Let's check out Halloween 2 on 4K Ultra HD. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob. This is the Movie Vault. Let's talk about movies. As I mentioned in today's video, we are reviewing the brand new Scream Factory Shout Factory 4K release of Halloween 2. This is the 1981 sequel to the original Halloween from 1978. This one was written by John Carpenter but directed by Rick Rosenthal. So we're going to get into how it sounds, how it looks, and all that good stuff right now. So let's quickly take a look at the artwork. Once again, guys, you're getting that hard cover slip, the Arrow style hard kind of cardboard slip case on this one. That awesome artwork there by Joel Robinson. Awesome stuff. I really like these illustrations. They look fantastic. They've nailed the mask on the cover of Halloween 2 here. Once we take out the actual Amaray case, we're getting that brand new Joel Robinson artwork there. And if you flip over the reversible cover sleeve, you can get that original Halloween 2 artwork if you prefer. So this version of Halloween 2 actually contains 3 different discs, guys, across 3 formats. The first disc is the 4K Ultra HD disc, the second disc is a Blu-ray theatrical cut disc, and the third disc is a DVD television cut. I'm not too sure what the reasoning was or the thinking was behind that by Scream Factory. We could have went with a 4K 2 Blu-ray release, which I would have preferred. Let's talk about the audio quality for this one, guys. This features a brand new Dolby Atmos sound mix. You also have a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 sound mix or a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 sound mix on this release. I listened to the brand new Dolby Atmos mix for this review here. Once again, no issues from me, guys, similar to Halloween 78. Sounds fantastic. Here in the room when I was watching, no problems for me whatsoever. Halloween is one of those movies where there's a lot of dialogue, center channel stuff, and you get the surrounds kind of kicking in when something happens, action kind of things like the Ben Tramer explosion, certain things like that in the movie. You're going to get the full effect of that Atmos mix. Let's talk about the picture quality of Halloween 2 here, guys, on 4K. It's a 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio, so you'll get your black bars top and bottom of your screen. It's a 2160p UHD disc here. This is a 4K scan of the original camera negative. Thumbs up, guys. We like when we hear that original camera elements, original movie elements are used and rescanned in 2021. It's a brand new scan. Halloween 2 has not been out on 4K previously that I'm aware of, so that's all good stuff here. It doesn't say that it's been overseen by anybody. Halloween 78 was overseen, the scan and restoration was overseen by Dean Cundy, the director of photography. He is also the director of photography for Halloween 2 here, but it doesn't mention if he was involved in any way with this restoration. Just some quick thoughts before I compare the 4K to the Blu-ray and stuff here, guys. The reds, the greens, and the blues really look great. They really stand out in this movie here. High dynamic range gives us more color depth. You can see more detail in the shadows and stuff like that, which is really awesome for a movie like Halloween, unless you are not supposed to see those details in the shadow. Film grain is present, I will say, similar to my review of Halloween 78, guys. If you get up close, you can see it. If you move away, it's not as obvious. When we talk about comparing the 4K to the Blu-ray, we'll see that there's grain more present in a previous Blu-ray release by Scream Factory, so maybe there has been some smoothing over of the grain for this 4K release once again. I wanted to compare this brand new Scream Factory Shout Factory 4K release of Halloween to the previous Halloween release that they had, which was just Halloween 2 on Blu-ray here out of that awesome Halloween Deluxe Edition box set. So I've grabbed the Halloween 2 Blu-ray out of there. Let's compare the two with a couple of scenes here. So the first scene I wanted to use here, guys, was the first time we kind of see Michael up close with the mask where he attacks the girl at the start of the movie here. Let's look at the 4K release here. You will see kind of more color, more pinks in the skin, etc. on the edge of the mask and on the actual girl's face herself. Let's compare that to the previous Scream Factory Blu-ray release, and you can see that the Blu-ray seems a little bit drained of color. There's more grain obvious in the Blu-ray release, so that kind of leads me to believe there's been some grain smoothing on the 4K release here. Another quick scene here I wanted to point out, guys, was Sheriff Brackett and Dr. Loomis in the car driving around looking for Michael. In the scene here on the 4K release, guys, you'll see a nice kind of gradation of the green light that's kind of on Sheriff Brackett's face there. As compared to the Blu-ray, the green light looks really harsh on Brackett's face there, so you get to see that nice HDR, the high dynamic range, color range coming into effect there with the gradations of the green on Sheriff Brackett's face. Next scene I chose is one towards the end of the movie, guys. This is Laurie trying to escape Michael Myers. She's getting into an elevator to try and get away. You can kind of see in the 4K release here, there's a nice overall colour grade to the 4K with the red doors of the lift and stuff like that behind her. Once again, the Blu-ray just looks a little bit drained of colour in my opinion. And the last scene I chose was the big finale of the movie, guys. Michael is going up in flames. There has been an explosion. Let's look at the 4K here, guys. There's some really nice detail. You can really kind of spot the edges of Michael and stuff as he's walking out of the massive fireball. The glow of the fire on the walls and stuff really looks great in 4K here. Let's compare that again to the Blu-ray release, guys, and the fireball looks really harsh, really bright. There's like, it's almost white at times, the yellow and red fireball. There's very little detail there. You can barely pick out Michael walking out of the fireball on the Blu-ray release here. And in my opinion, the 4K looks a lot better than the Blu-ray. In saying that, if I just had the Blu-ray and never saw this 4K, I would be absolutely fine with this Blu-ray. It's not until you kind of upgrade to 4K, guys, that you really see the benefits. It's hard to kind of explain with screenshots here and stuff, but these are just the things that I've spotted. This is my opinion. You guys may love the Blu-ray picture quality more than the 4K. Get involved in the comments and let me know which you prefer. Once again, guys, bonus features. There is an absolute massive load of bonus features on the 4K collector's edition. They're pretty similar to the Blu-ray release here that was in the deluxe edition box set. There is one more new interview with a production manager on the 4K release. Also, the TV cut in standard def, I don't believe was in this old box set here, the Blu-ray box set. They could be the two bonus things. Once again, I'm not too sure why that only went onto DVD. A little bit disappointing, but either way, we have that TV cut here in the box set, guys. So overall thoughts on Halloween 2 on 4K, guys. Really love it. Like the color grade, the film grain smoothing thing. I can get over it because it's still in there. As I said, once you get up close you can see it and all that kind of thing. Overall looks great. Really like the color grade on this one. I don't know who was involved, as I mentioned, not too sure, but thumbs up from me on this one, guys. That's going to do it for my review of Halloween 2 on 4K. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Consider hitting that little bell, guys, to get notified every time I post a new video. Patreon and YouTube membership accounts, these guys on screen right here, make videos like this possible each and every week. For as little as €1 per month, guys, you can get to see 7+ hours bonus content not featured here on the main channel. Stuff like massive tour collections, complete tour collections I should say, all those kind of things, unboxings, early access, all for only €1 per month. That does it, guys. Stay safe and I will see you on the next one.